Uh-oh. Hey, let's turn the vehicle off. But I just sanded this down here. It's much smoother. Focus, damn you. And it's actually beautiful now. I didn't know they hand weld these things, but here's a note. Here's a note on exhaust systems. If you're gonna buy it yourself and you don't have a lift, what you're looking for, go to summitracing.com. I tried O'Reilly Auto Parts. I tried Rock Auto. I've bought from them both for different things. Both terrific. So I'm going to sand this down later. Just make it smoother. This is going to fit around the other pipe, which is good. Acoustics matter when you're dealing. Best case scenario, what I want to happen, I don't want it to sound like old shitty Civics that go like just farty shit. It sounds fine now, but you know when people go through tunnels and they rev it and it doesn't sound good at all. Mine just, you can't hear it. Okay. The cold start sounds fantastic, like many vehicles. But it's nothing special. I've never actually heard it just flat out, which is my first time doing this here. I'm going to close this to add a more authentic sound. Don't worry about this right here. It has a hair lip, that's all. And we're going to do this tomorrow. But let's get to it. I'm trying to be ADHD, the least ADHD I could possibly be. I have to wipe these down frequently. But the viewers of this channel haven't seen my vehicle yet. And so here you go. Here's my vehicle that I talk all about. Also, if you have a lanyard on your key fob, you're a fucking douche. Just take it off. Just take it off, you look stupid. Alright, I didn't finish talking about this. So, when you're buying a muffler or an exhaust pipe, you want a manual fit if you aren't hardcore with this shit. You want a manual fit versus universal. Universal means you would have a bigger pipe and you have to fit it around it, and you and me don't have those kinds of tools. Oh, I can do it. No, you fucking can't, okay? You can't, okay? We don't have, like, what I'm trying to do here is not weld it. So basically what's going to happen tomorrow is the pipe is going to go in here. I'm not going to show you most of the actual thing. The pipe's going to go in here about 2 inches. I'm going to have to measure that. It's going to be a pain in the ass. And then when I put it on, though, I'm going to have the clamp on it already loose. And I'm going to put the sealant in here on the outside of the other one, and then clamp it down. And then once I do that, I'll be ready to go. But I don't know what it's going to sound like. I know it's not going to sound like a Corvette, like I hope it's going to sound like that, but it's not going to sound like that. I just don't know. All I know is that I hope it sounds good, or else if it sounds worse, that's not good. But honestly, I don't know what it sounds like right now. So, you know, there's also quiet flow mufflers that you can get. I don't know why. If you're a fucking criminal robbing a bank in the middle of the night, you might want a quiet flow muffler. Like, they silent, like, it's quiet. It sounds like but if you're gonna do that, why not just get a Tesla? They're quiet. Alright, with old engines, there's compression issues, so you might hear a faint. Don't know what that is. Have no fucking idea. But it's not too loud, so that's good. Some mufflers improve in performance. Not too sure about this one. but I'm gonna rev it up now to about 3,000, maybe 4,000, okay? Alright, so that didn't sound tremendous. It kind of smells like oil in here now, but it wasn't too bad. It's probably gonna, it sounds choked. Like it sounds like someone has its hand around its throat. So maybe the new muffler will open it up. I'll have to watch the footage to see how much the actual muffler shook. But again, your car might be a little bit different. This is currently an AP muffler. I probably should have told you that at the beginning of this video, but who would have thunk a gamer can do this, right? Hey ladies, gamer that knows how to fix your car. Baller. 209,000 miles, and it still is beautiful. You don't feel my feelings, and so you're not as concerned as I am. Okay? Okay. So that took a while. There it is. There's the old one. But that's where I cut it, right there. As you can see, there's sawdust and condensation in there. That's supposed to happen. There's supposed to be moisture in there, and then your muffler usually has holes at the bottom of it so water can come out. Some people think it's gasoline that's coming out. No, that would be extremely bad. But so the new muffler is 30 pounds, right? This is not 30 pounds. That weighs much more than 30 pounds, probably around 50. So I'm cutting weight by doing this. Found a little problem here with my backup light. Someone tied a knot with the I'm not going to show you it, but they tied a knot of the fucking cables coming to this here. Probably because someone, like, the socket fell out, and then no one, and this light, it's dirty, as you can see. That has been that way for as long as I can remember, so no one decided to fix it. It's got water in there, it's got junk, and these bolts, these plastic bolt things, look at this, it's completely gone. It's completely gone. Focus. Look at that. It's not even it's just air. But I got it cut off. It was difficult. And now I heard from a little bird that on the internet that the Grand Am sounds pretty good without a muffler. Now we're not going to go around with that without a muffler. All right? That would not be good at all. But I think I might have gotten the wrong size. This is the thing I was talking about. The wrong size one. It fits on there. Barely. Yeah, see, barely. I probably fucked up a bit. But all I can hope is that that fits onto that. So I'll check back in later and see if it actually does.
Where's it record from?
Wait. I put a little bit of... No, that's the sealant. That's some of the sealant coming out. So, I'm pretty satisfied with the sound of the car. It never actually did fit that socket, and you might be able to see a bit of the sealant dripping out there. That's supposed to happen. You're supposed to run the engine for 10 minutes after you put the sealant on, which I did. But I'm going to get a new clamp there and replace this one. But if you guys want to see me do more replacements and upgrades, I will be doing more in the future, so I might do that.